So I spent less than £600 for this trip. If you like food, say yay! Yay! We're going to talk about food now. So first, I'm going to start with my first day. So the first day, the dinner I had, the room service I had, the meal cost me €15, and it was from the piano bar. The meal was, I love it. So the second dinner was from a Chinese restaurant when I went to Budva. It's called Shanghai. Yeah, that day I was bitten very well by the rain, so I couldn't film properly. But then, yeah, it is what it is. The meal was €15.3. And the third day, the third night, the dinner I had was around €8. Yeah, this was the cheapest of the meal I had in Montenegro. So I bought this food from street food. Yeah, it was closer to the hotel, not quite, about I wouldn't even say 10 minutes walk. It's super close to the hotel. Okay, that was where I bought the food, and yeah, it was also nice. Then the last dinner I had was in Lighthouse restaurant in the hotel as well, and that particular dinner cost me €20. Yeah, that's cool, not bad. So as you can see, I only mentioned dinner, all the dinners I had, without mentioning breakfast, without mentioning lunch. Reason being that breakfast was sorted by the hotel. So when you book the apartment or the room, breakfast is inclusive. So you don't worry about breakfast. Okay. Aside that, the breakfast starts from 7:30 to 11, that is 7:30 to 11 a.m. And the meal in the restaurant, you are not restricted. Okay, I mentioned it earlier in the previous video. You are not restricted. You can eat anything anyhow you want it. Okay, just be careful of your allergies if you've got any allergies. But for them, they don't really care. Eat whatever you can eat. Okay, so what happened was that most of my stay there, I usually get to the restaurant for my breakfast probably around 9, 10. Yeah, so by the time I'm done eating and all that, and it's almost 11, then I just go back to my room. Okay, so from that 11 to 12, unless you are type of person who really likes food, then you can go straight for lunch at 12 or thereabout. But after eating all their stuff over there for breakfast, which the breakfast weren't bad, they were all good. They were stuff that sustained me. Okay, so yeah, it depends on you. If you are the type of person who eats a lot, then probably after the breakfast you might be thinking about getting lunch. Okay, but if not, if you just like me, you should be fine. Your breakfast will be sorted, so which means you don't have to bother about lunch. You just have to maybe grab some snacks later on and you'll be good to go. And then the dinner, that is where you have to find your way around it. Yeah, that's it. That's just it. Yeah. Now, before we go to the activities, I'll just say that traveling to Montenegro, if you want, you can change your pounds or whatever currency you got to euros before going there, or you can just withdraw the euros before getting to Montenegro. But I didn't do any of such because based on my research, I noticed that I could use my Revolut card. Okay, so if you've got a Revolut or a Monzo card, you do not need to worry about euros. Just go with your cards and you'll be able to use it all around in Montenegro. Yeah, you can make use of it. So I used my Revolut card there, and just know that if you will be withdrawing money or doing any transactions that will exceed probably about £200, you will be charged. Okay, you'll be charged about £2 or something on that. Aside that, you should be so fine. With the activities in Montenegro, because this video is specifically for Kotor Bay, yeah, so these are some of the activities you can actually do around Kotor and its environs. Okay, so you can either go on boat rides, you can visit Budva you can visit Budva Old Town, Kotor Old Town, the Kotor Fortress, and then you can visit both Kotor or Budva beaches. They've got nice beaches over there. You can visit those places. And visiting Budva Old Town, Kotor Old Town, the fortress, the beach, you do not need to pay any money. They are all free, like free. So you're going to get nice views, nice pictures and the likes without spending a penny. Okay, right. And then other activities you can as well do in Budva. Most of the activities will be in Budva. Budva has got loads of activities than Kotor, but they are very close, so you can go there at any time you want. Okay, so some of the activities you can as well do in Budva are skydiving, quad biking, many more. You can use TripAdvisor, you can use the same booking.com to book your activities. Okay, some are free and some you need to pay. So with the boat ride like this in Budva, when I went, it was €40 per hour for the ride, and then they've got another one that is €100 for 3 hours. Okay, so yeah, you're going to see beautiful nature, beautiful features and all that. Okay, and to be frank, I really wanted to get or visit the Blue Cave, Our Lady of the Rocks and the likes and all that. Before you get there, you need boats. Okay, as of the time I got there, during that period when I went there, they were not in service, they were not working, okay, due to the weather. If you know that you'll be doing boat rides and the likes, your trip should be from spring to summer. There you can get the chance to do your boat rides. Did I get disappointed for not riding on the boat? Not really. I got mixed feelings because I know myself. One part of me wanted me to be on that boat ride because if you look at the sceneries, lovely pictures, lovely views. Okay, so I really wanted to capture that. But other part of me didn't want me to get there, to get on the boat. Reasons being that I usually get seasick. Okay, that is one of the reasons why I don't see myself being on a cruise. Yeah, I see people going on, some of my colleagues at work, they're booking trips, like going on the cruise. I admire them a lot, but that is something I can't do because your girl is going to get seasick due to the waves. Okay, so I didn't do that. But if you go there and you definitely want to go on the boat ride, please do. Okay, so in summary, this is how much I spent in Montenegro or traveling to Montenegro. Okay, so £45 for flight, so the flight was £45. Accommodation was £348.5. Airport transfer was, so from the airport to the hotel, cost £65. For my stay in Montenegro, the total transport was €80, and then the SIM card was €10. Food amounted to 58.3 euros. Activities, I didn't pay for any. Okay, all the places I went to were free, so I didn't pay for any. Okay, so in total, what I spent in Montenegro itself, the euros aspect was 148.33 euros, which is equivalent to 126.35 pounds. All right, so now let's put that together. Drum roll, please. So in total, we have 584.85 pounds. So I spent less than 600 pounds for this trip. Okay, exactly what I budgeted, and that is just probably one agency shift or 2 extra shifts. Yeah, that is nothing to worry about. If you are outside of the UK and you are converting this money, I'm sorry you are converting it. All right, so if you've enjoyed this video about my budget or how much I spent in Montenegro, I would like you to give this video a thumbs up and then leave me a comment in the comment section. Let's continue the conversation. In case you are traveling to not just Montenegro, if you're traveling to anywhere, I guess you're going to pick 1 or 2 stuff from this place. Okay, right? So if you've got any questions for me, leave it in the comment section or go to my IG and then I will address that. All right, and if you want to watch more of these videos, if you enjoy this particular video, I will urge you to click on the screen to watch more. Until then, it is peace out.